We opened our farm up in 2019 to the public, really wanting to highlight an education and connecting urban to rural, connecting people to their food, and also giving people a place to come, a place for families. 2 years ago, there was a gentleman that called my husband out of Ohio, and he said, "Hey, I've got about 400,000 tulip bulbs. They were supposed to go to another farmer in Pennsylvania, and that farmer backed out, and he got on the internet and was like, where is there a farm that could use these? That would be great for the community." And so we were one of the people, or I don't know how many people he called, and my husband was like, "Sure, let's talk," as my husband would. And so that's how we got started. So they came out, that gentleman came out in the fall of 2024, and we planted 400,000 tulip bulbs in the shape of a hummingbird. And this is our second year doing it. This is the first year of the bloom on these tulips, and there's about 400,000 here. And then it's in the shape of a butterfly. There's over 40 different varieties all around the farm of tulips. We're just to the end of our tulip festival. Running a festival based on weather, based on a crop that depends on weather, is very difficult. So we're just on the end. We were 2 weeks early, but we'll be doing a lot of digging up of the bulbs and selling the bulbs. And so people will be able to see, like, okay, this is a purple one. I want to dig some of those up and take those home. And we'll be doing an education on, because the bulb gets all the nutrients that it needs once the flower dies, actually. And so we will have a lot of education for the customers on how to make that happen, since they're taking them a little bit earlier than normal. Really, a lot of the work goes in the fall when you plant them, making sure that the soil has the right nutrition, and then making sure they get the good water that they need. And then once they're in, we do most of the work up front, prepping the ground and the soil and all of that, and then making sure the bulbs are healthy. And then we really don't mess with them all most of the winter or spring. It kind of just does its thing. So we haven't watered them once this season. We did have to cover them up with straw because in March we had a 16-degree day with 60-mile-an-hour wind, and then 7 days later we had 94 degrees, and so we covered them all with straw. All 400,000 or 800,000 of them with straw, and then ran pivots over them to kind of make a crust because the wind was going to come. And the Lord was so kind, and it worked. We were able to save them all.